Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a great Friday night so far. We are just going to have some laughs tonight. You see, I got the lovely Brianna with me tonight. We are going to
Hello.
we're going to take you guys on a little bit of a cringe watch tour. And me and Brie have been talking about getting on a live stream and we have so many things that we could talk about, but we're going to start with a cringe fest of some people you may or may not know from around YouTube, Facebook, all the parts. So it'll be hopefully some laughter, some cringe, and just some fun. So I'm going to play this intro really quick, and then we're just going to get rolling into this, and hopefully you guys will find some humor in this or some cringe. All right. I'm going to say a quick hello really quick. Hey, Chris. Hey, Ryan, Apple Snapple, Pika, Natalie, Tia. Hopefully you guys will find some humor in what I pulled up. Hey, Diana. Layla, thank you for updating your membership. Banana Pug, the deflectionist. Hopefully it's just a small group of us tonight so we can laugh about this stuff and I can give a little history. And Bree and I are going to start with, how many of you know who Uni Rock is? Hey, Cooley.
I do.
I know you do. Terry, Hindsight's 2020, the deflectionist, Dazed and Amazed, Victoria, Connie. We're going to go to one of my favorite videos from all time on YouTube, Cringe, Shopaholic, and of course it's Uni. Hey, Steph, mother of two boys, Amy, Zoya, Freeside. Did I miss somebody? Steph, Alpine Arts, Trish, Mal, Chatty, New Leaf Thor, Misfit Cooter, Patricia, Lurker, Skip, Just Robin, Smiles. I know Smiles knows. Chantel, Emily, KB. I'm trying to get as fast as I can. Misty, we are. Yep, we're going to go to, yep. We're going to Uni. Hey, Mike, convict to counselor, Miss Leah, B. Lauren, JC. Hello, everybody. Okay. Does anybody have any assumptions of what video I'm talking about? Hey, Healing Time. Hey, Aries. Patty Ponytail. Honey Elder. Hold on just a minute. Kenzie needs me.
Uh-oh. You got me now.
Take over.
Okay. Okay. She said take over. So where did she leave off? Let's see. Air Force vet. Hey, Claus. Pika, I got you a membership at the Hive this morning. Hey, Aries. Hey, Mal.
Nothing serious going on over here. She's just ordering Cinnabon and wanted to know if I wanted something. And I was like, what do they have? We're out of ice cream, and one kid got ice cream and the other kid didn't. So that's how.
Oh,
That's the seriousness of going on in my house on a Friday night and what Kenzie really needed me for.
Oh, well, if they're anything like those little cinnamon balls you get at Taco Bell, holy hell.
The
Get
little,
as many as you can.
are they good? I'm not a big
Oh, God.
fan.
The center like melts in your mouth. Oh,
Ooh, I
it's
wonder if
just
they have like an
amazing.
apple pie one. If they have anything like apple pie-ish, that would be fine. Just give me something plain, simple, not chocolate. Okay, there, save the day, not chocolate. All right,
Not chocolate on a Friday?
I know I'm not a chocolate fan. I know. I like white chocolate, but I'm not a big chocolate fan. Convict to counselor, thank you for becoming a member. You said hi to Air Force vet Claus. Okay, you guys. If you do not know who Uni is, you might be in for a treat. Cynthia, Gina, hard doc versus soft docs in the whiteboard. Thor, I don't know what you just saw, but this probably won't be better, but you might get some laughs. Hey, Mary Beth. Come on over, Mal. You can have Cinnabon with her. Crazy Cooter Grandma. Oh my gosh, some of these names are great. You guys and the names. You don't like chocolate either. You want all the chocolate. See? Hey, Kitty Cool, Kitty Coo, Sherry, Lily. All right, here we go. We're gonna dive into it. Are you ready? Hey, Peg. I know, Miss Leah, we had to though. Me and Bree have been talking about doing a stream for so long together. And
Yeah, like a year and a half or something.
forever and ever. Is he still in the basement? I don't even know where he is anymore. I don't know where he is. Do you know where? Have you seen him?
Good God, no. No.
I don't think he's came back to YouTube, truly.
I heard a really weird rumor that he went and got a job.
Oh, that could be. That could be. This is a video from 6 years ago. That's how far we're going back. But this is probably one of the best cringe watches, truthfully, on YouTube. Have you watched this one, Bree?
I think I've watched it through you before.
Probably because I watch it like this is he pops on every few months. Interesting. Okay, so just so everybody knows.
I gotta say, before we get started, I do have to say that I do have to give dude props for one thing and one thing only that he did right in his entire fucking life. Because I owe him you.
Oh, that's true. A lot of us did meet through Uni. That's true. Yeah, Uni was one of the first creators. Just a little backstory for anybody that doesn't know who this is. I can't even tell you. He came from not even the anti-KJ. He came from like some weird debate community, like the Great Debate Community, I think, initially a long time ago. And like years ago, like his time on YouTube was way before I was around.
Didn't he start like the same place Shani did?
See, I'm not
on
even
the
sure.
Google forums.
Stephanie might know. I think so. Yeah, I think there's a whole backstory behind like where he came from. He was a part of the debate and like, yep, and drag. Okay, yep. He was a part of what's that attorney? Goodness gracious. I can picture him in my head, but
Nate.
I can't. Nate the lawyer.
Nate.
Yep, and drag. There was a whole lot of those people that he used to be around, and then he somehow maneuvered over into the KJ sphere, Katie Joy sphere. G-Man, Nate the lawyer. Thank you guys. See, you guys know way more than I do. And then when I came onto YouTube, I didn't know who he was at all. I was talking about the Marvon McCrae story and had no clue who this guy was. People assumed I was KJ because I was anonymous behind a voice changer. So they lumped me in, and he started sharing my content out and using my content. So people thought me and him were connected. And of course, because he had previous stuff with Katie Joy, they thought I was Katie. It was a whole fucking mess. Huge mess. Well, then
If you ask him, though, remember he got famous because of a 10-second uncredited clip in a Netflix documentary about Brittany Murphy.
That's right. I forgot about that too.
The last time I checked any of his socials, he still had that in his fucking bio on Twitter.
Oh my god. Uni is eccentric to say the least. And he's a big time gamer. He's been in many different communities and like all over the place. Like, but I got lumped in with him, and then he pulled some really stupid shit with Betty and JLR, claiming that, well, JLR actually did end up suing him, like taking him to court.
Yep.
And he claimed he got this threatening letter that involved Queen Bee and his mom and all this weird shit. And he ends up showing an envelope with electric tape on it. Like there's videos. I like turned it into a whole like series on my page about this guy and the ridiculousness that he did. He kind of went away after he got sued by JLR. I think the lawsuit ended up resolving, like they dropped it or something. I think it got thrown out.
I think it was
Dismissed.
Withdrawn. JLR withdrew it.
Okay, well, see, even better. But he hasn't really been back around. Yeah, there was something. Yeah, JLR ended up taking him to court. He actually put his mom, his dad, his wife on the lawsuit. Like crazy shit. Like just crazy shit.
And then he dragged Queen Bee into it by just mentioning in a community post that he had gotten a threatening letter from JLR with Queen's name in it.
Yes.
And shit popped off. Like crazy. All it ended up being was that he had panel hopped over to Queen's one day, and that was one of the links that JLR put in the C&D. So Queen Bee's name was in the lawsuit, in the title of a fucking video.
Yeah, there was no threatening stuff to his mom. He like concocted this whole wild story about how his family was being threatened and he was being doxxed. Meanwhile, he'd been doxxed like years previously, like just crazy shit. Yeah, he was pagan. Everybody thought me and him were together, like working together and knew each other. I've never even talked to the dude like behind. Yeah, it was crazy. But that's where like I got introduced to Uni pretty much off Jump. I think Uni actually was responsible. I think I had like 600-700 subs and he shared me out and they got me to 1,000. So I think he was responsible for getting me, you know, that last 300 to get to my first 1,000 subs.
I was one of those 300.
Yep. And I don't regret it. Like a lot of the people that came from him are amazing people. Like there's still people around in the comments that were amazing and stuff, but we're going to take a walk back and just laugh because before my time, even with Uni Rock or knowing who he was or anything like that, he had a whole entire past on YouTube. And so even the guy that I knew from this YouTube experience was not the person that started out stitching. I know we're going back. And this will be fun for everybody. Anything else you want to include?
He is the only creator that has ever dragged me publicly out into the middle of the drama and bullshit based on a super chat. And to this day, he remains the only person I have ever heard claim that a super chat is a FOIA request.
Fuck. And is it a hard docs, a soft docs, or a limp docs? Let's just.
And then his best quote ever.
No, stitching he's not, but we're bringing him back. Me and Bree are bringing him back just for some shits and giggles. And then I'm going to take you guys after Uni. I'm going to take you to some of my Facebook days with a backpack. If anybody's here from Facebook days, just be prepared because we're going to go look at somebody getting stuck in a backpack. And we also might be looking at some mouse traps on some titties. So we're in for I'm not even joking.
I didn't sign up for a BDSM stream.
Well, you never know what you're gonna get with me.
It's after dark.
It's after dark. All right. Are you guys ready to go? You know the drill. If you want me to stop, just tell me to stop. Say, bitch, stop.
Will do.
Okay, here we go, you guys. Welcome to Uni Rock. This is called The Aquarium Theory by Uni and the Meaning of Life by Inu. By the way, if you feel like you have now been slipped LSD or a hallucinogenic, it is probably not that. It is probably just the rocking that you are about to feel, the fingerless gloves. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Get on up.
This
it's
man,
time.
he wanted to be a Twitch gamer so bad. And it's like, dude, you are not 16.
Oh, but he is the cringe lore from all get out. Here we go.
That there were things left inside here from out here. More than just the fundamental force. Very small fingerprints.
Look at those fingerless gloves right off the bat.
The do-rag, the tats, the tank top.
He's got a whole fashion trend going on.
And we have entered the universe, apparently. See,
Yes.
right there.
Yeah. Are we going to come out of it? I don't know. Here we go.
We'll see.
That lay down inside of the deepest, smallest parts. Okay? This has nothing to do with God or religion, by the way. Nothing to do with God or religion. Let me tell you about one fingerprint, and I have a few, but one fingerprint I've found that shows that something from outside here. Get off my pizza,
Wait. Pause.
Scratch me all you want. No pizza.
Bitch, stop. Okay.
Got you. Got you.
Now, I know it's Friday night, and I know my mental state right now, and I know why. But am I the only one lost as fuck?
No, and it gets worse as we go on. That's the best part of this, is because it doesn't take brain cells to even figure this out, because there's no figuring out nothing here. He is the art of circle talk beyond belief. Yeah, that was a cat on his shoulder.
I'm just like fingerprint of thing from out here in what?
He's being serious, Air Force vet. This dude was all the way serious. He also claimed to have debunked Pizzagate, if I'm correct.
Yes, he did. And he also claimed to be a fraud investigator. And man, did he get pissed when I sent him a $20 super chat to tell him I was one and he needed to shut up.
I can't. In the current status of YouTube, Uni was mild in comparison to some of the crazy shit we see. Like, Uni was just very Uni. He at least isn't like Julie. There's that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get any understanding, Bree. Let's just dive head in.
You got cat.
Okay.
Here we go.
I got 4 or 5 of them, but something outside here had a hand somewhere in here. Now, I don't know if it was over the whole thing or not. And the only way you know is from the smallest little piece of a microscopic fingerprint.
Oh, good God.
Left.
Now I remember.
Honk, honk, peg. I don't.
This is intelligent design. He's pretending he came up with intelligent design, which has been a school of philosophy since like 1790 or something.
You know what? I just had a intelligent idea.
What?
Since he comes up with intelligence design, could he work for the intelligence agency at Night Intelligence? Their intelligence levels are about the same, right?
Right?
I mean, perfect.
And saying intelligent design has nothing to do with God or religion. It was literally the answer to that, the step back from theology as the only origin of the universe. It was designed to be the opposite of God. It doesn't have nothing to do with him. So
Well,
he pretended he thought it up and then he said it wrong.
well, just wait though, because he's going to draw us Uni and Inu or whatever these things' names are. It gets real intense coming up.
Wait,
Okay.
viewer something?
Oh, Kenzie wants to ask
I'm
my
asking a
viewers
serious
something.
question.
Kenzie's asking a serious question.
Okay. Smush is having hairballs, but she won't cough them up. So, have you guys ever tried cat lax? If you have cats, it's like a ointment thing that you give it to them, and it helps. It's like
Of course, it's a
laxative
cat
for it.
question. Has anybody
I'm
ever
scared-
tried cat lax
I'm
for their
scared to
cats if
try
they won't
anything
get
that's
hairballs?
not
Kenzie,
like the little.
I
paste stuff.
watch the comment section. They will answer your questions. Any of
Okay.
my cat people in here, and if they don't, they'll have a million answers for you coming up.
Unfortunately, our boys don't get furball constipated. I sometimes wish they did.
Well, she's the only one that does because she's got fluffy, like super soft hair. So
Yeah, she does have really weird soft hair.
Has she been chewing on grass? Is it like stuck in her
No, she gets them
Okay.
up occasionally, and she gives them like the little paste stuff to like break it down. But Kenzie's just a hypochondriac about her cats, so there's that. So she's
the
ordering
boys
stuff.
just they go outside so much, you know, if they've got one, they'll eat a bunch of grass and gravel, and then I have to clean that mess up.
Oh yeah. No, she's the one that we rescued from the feral community. No, Uni is not back. Courtney Marie, do you know the name of them? Kenzie's watching the comments. If you do, would you put it in the comment section? He's not back, but we're bringing him back. We're doing an ode to Uni, Brantley. We're doing a walk cringe fest laugh-a-thon. Okay, let's carry on.
All over the earth. And you can see it. You can find it yourself if you look down deep.
How deep?
You got to follow a trail of breadcrumbs.
Oh shit.
No treasure trails.
Science,
Are we going to Grandma's house? Breadcrumbs?
religion, all that stuff factored into creating the breadcrumbs. But science and religion honestly have nothing to do with this. Because, well, maybe science did, but
Wait, the
He
face.
just countermanded his own theory 7 times in the course of 2 sentences.
Well, I'm too busy concentrating. Look at Bree. Look at the vape. You're paying attention to what he's saying. I gave up on that years ago.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
looking at him.
Oh, you're watching the visual. I'm watching him, but I don't know. And maybe I'm trauma bonded or something. I'm ignoring his face. Yeah, trauma response. I can't look him in the eye.
But watch how he puts this up to his mouth. It's the best thing ever.
science did.
Okay.
But
It's an electronic cigarette, and he's smoking it like a cigarette.
see, my opinion is that religion.
I am a cis woman, but I smoke more like a man than that.
Right. Shit. Uni had a
Man,
habit of protecting himself.
I thought the way he hit vapes was annoying as hell.
Oh,
That-
I forgot about that.
That was okay. That was worth going back and watching again.
That was, but just wait, it gets even. We haven't even started rocking yet. We're already 2 minutes in, and we're both like, oh shit, what did we just do? Hopefully we didn't bring him back. We're not hosting a welcome home party, Uni. Don't take that as this. Well, actually, like I said, you might be easy to deal with compared to some of these people.
I think we're triggering this entire segment of the community right now. There's so many people going, "Oh God, is he back?"
Yeah, everybody's like, "Hell no, not what we need right now." No, we're bringing him back for a laugh. At least he's good for a laugh that you can just laugh at, because he's got shit like this that exists. Okay, here we go.
Religion is telling you what this place and the energy, the person, the people that live here, the one that created all of it, everyone that hangs out there, that's what religion tells us. And that's a good thing. It's necessary. Everybody needs it, however they want to have it.
However.
Freedom of religion, okay? I'm not speaking on that. I'm not speaking on any of this other stuff. The aquarium theory says that I can show you a fingerprint. And I don't know who left it. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. But the aquarium theory shows a fingerprint inside the aquarium that's sealed. It's sealed. There's no way to get out.
Free.
Yeah.
What's he saying? Can you?
Well,
Just
bearing in mind that I've been, watching a lot of debunkers videos lately, it sounds like he just became Zach Baggins. And ghosts leaving fingerprints on the inside of sealed aquariums. And if you seal your aquarium, all your fish are going to die. So why are we even talking about this? I think.
Stitching says, "Oh my God, you got me cracking up out loud." Is he a flat earther now? Between Bree in the comment section, I'm going to lose it the entire time. Don't even ask me what's going on here. I lost it a long time ago.
This is fun.
This is, you know what? Here, I'm going to trip you guys out for a moment. I'm going to take you guys back. Who was here for my Uni Rock series? Bree was.
I was.
I'm going to take you back. We're just going to watch like 5 minutes of this video. This is one of, I used to turn, okay, I'm just going to show you guys. When Uni started being Uni and I was paying attention, I turned him into an entire series. I don't regret it because I still laugh. But I'm just going to play an intro for you guys. This is called Uni Docs, the documentary, a true saga about the boy who cried docs, part 1. $1 will make you holler. This is a dramatic reading. The Boy Who Cried Docs, starring Uni Docs himself. There once was a gamer boy who was bored as he sat on his throne in his basement, watching his YouTube documentaries. To amuse himself, he took a great breath and sang out, "Docs! Doxer! The Doxer is chasing the sheep!"
Killing me.
Bunnies came running to help the boy. I can't believe I published this shit publicly now.
I was at every premiere for every one of these. I would take my break from work to be there. I love this so much.
Oh, I did this shit. Oh no. What was wrong?
Back when it used to be fun, girl.
Oh my God. He lit my island on fire too, you guys. I'm not even joking. It got real intense. Like, he was so mad at me. He took pictures of islands and lit them on fire with this like dramatic music. That was the one thing. Like, we kept it on YouTube. Like, it was fucking crazy, but he lit my island on fire. I turned it into a comedic strip.
Yep. And remember, he used to tell everybody how he loved Toasty like a sister, and he just loved her so much. And it turned out she had a courtesy wrench in his chat that she didn't even really know she had, and she was like, "I don't know who the fuck he is."
Yeah. I don't know him like that. Yep.
Yeah. Like, he's not even my friend. He's sent me a couple of things. Like, that's it.
He did, Stephanie, he did. And he shared it in his Discord all the time too. He was a big Discorder. Okay, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed even watching this, but we got to watch a couple more minutes now because now I'm like, oh, I cannot believe I actually published this and it's still on my channel. Yep, it
And
is.
around this same time, he was going at it real bad with Will too. I can't remember what that was over, but that was bad. They were nasty to each other.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to recall. I remember, but I don't remember. Oh my gosh. This is crazy though. Let's see what I said. The intro is really fucking dramatic. I cannot. Oh, here I am. All of me, the asshole side of me, is definitely coming out in this video. Run the doxer off. But when they arrived to help, they found no doxer. The boy laughed at the sight of their angry faces. Don't cry, Dox, gamer boy, said the YouTube cronies. When there's no dox, they went grumbling back to their live streams. Later that day, the boy sang out again. Dox, doxer, the doxer is chasing the sheep. To his naughty delight, he watched the YouTube cronies gather in anger to help disable the doxer. When the YouTube cronies saw no doxer, they said sternly, save your frightened song for when there's really something wrong. Don't cry, Dox, when there is no dox. But the gamer boy just grinned and watched them grow grumbling back to their channels once again. Later
And
that
you
day,
get a dox,
he saw a real doxer prowling about him. Oh, Bree, I can't believe I did this. And there's views on it. How many of you guys actually watch this shit? This is embarrassing.
Look at us.
2.4K views on that shit. And you guys still put up with me?
If I just coughed on stream, I apologize. I thought I was muted.
You're good.
So, okay. But I just, this is, God, talk about a blast from the past. This it's so sad to think, sitting where we are right now, these were the good old days, Becky.
I know. And this was like as dramatic. Like this was, I don't know. I guess I did expose a few things, but it wasn't like he didn't have to JLR, like what JLR did, but he did go really over, in my opinion, overboard with what he did with JLR and Betty. And he opened up the opportunity for JLR. But if it wouldn't have been for JLR, like Uni was one of like, I don't think he really tried to harm people's real life, like at all. Like he was caught up in his own like commentary on crazy shit and things, but nobody like, I don't think he was a horrible person compared to some of the things we've seen done to these families is what I'm trying to say.
It was, yeah. And he did call out Betty because he wanted to be like Burnt Toast, right? He wanted to be a lol cow champ. And that's actually how I found him. I was looking for lol cow channels and I found him and Burnt Toast just a couple days apart. But Autumn, Nonsense did start taking more direct shots at him.
I did.
When he started claiming that he had done all of the proving of what went on in the Marvon McRae story.
Well, when I started paying attention to his content, because I was so busy doing the content, because at that time I did mostly pre-recorded videos and live stream some, but I did mostly a lot of pre-recordeds. And so I didn't know what he had added on to a lot of those videos, even because I was so busy like following the story and doing it. I didn't pay attention to a lot of his content, and that was my own. I didn't know YouTube. I didn't know how YouTube worked. I didn't know what mirroring was. I didn't know any of that shit. And I was like, sure, play my content with anybody because I just wanted the truth out there of what was happening. But I didn't realize how that all worked. But I did.
And then,
yeah,
I'm going to say where he really stepped over the line was the first time I emailed you.
Yep.
And it was
right.
the day Dre McRae reached out to thank him.
Yep.
For the support. and he fucking doxed her on a live stream.
Yeah.
Knowing who was watching. And I was appalled. I was like, why are you telling, what? You do
Yeah.
not tell them where she is and what she's in, and you don't go around bragging that she's calling you.
Okay, I take back
Like,
my harmless comment because I forgot
oh,
about this shit. See, there's been so fucking much. Now I forgot about that shit. He was just, but he didn't have like ill intent going into it. He was just, in my opinion, stupid. Like ignorant, like so like wanted recognition and his subs to like cheer him on. Don't you think, Brie, versus malicious?
yes, he is ass pats and cookies guy.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted. He was not doing it intentionally or targeting people trying to profit off their pain. That's not what he's about.
Yeah. Well, profiting, he didn't care where he profited, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. But I mean, he didn't intentionally exploit people for profit.
Smiles,
No.
that was, oh, Brie, what was that? It was like later down the road, and he said something about he might have an opportunity, or he did have an opportunity to have a conversation and bring her on chat, and he got super excited about it. I can't remember all the details of the situation.
Yeah, but she, I guess she called. I can't remember if it was while he was on stream or right before he got on stream. And he told us.
Oh, yeah.
And then he told us that he was going to bring her on stream.
Yep.
And then he told us where she had been staying.
That's
while Marvon was in the hospital.
See, and I didn't even know all that had happened until after, because I didn't watch him like that. I really
emailed you that link because I was so livid at him.
That's how me and you first started talking. That's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
That's the moment right there.
Oh my gosh. This is actually fun. I'm so glad you came up for this, because this is actually like a walk down memory lane and remembering things that I forgot about, or how they went around, or anything like that. Like, it took me forever to figure out who Lobster Boy was, and that was what they nicknamed Steve McRae. His flock.
Yeah.
Alarmed. That was that whole, oh, never mind. Don't even mention. He leaped to his feet and sang out as loudly as he could, "Doxxer, Doxxer!" But the YouTube cronies thought he was trying to fool them again. And so they stayed on their couches, beds, and their... Okay, I just have to say, though, my choice of music here was because I had stumbled on the Aquarium Theory videos before. So I was intentionally trying to be dramatic, and like, this was all for shits and giggles for me. Like, I was being that asshole and was like, I'm going to make him into a fucking comedic strip.
And you put thought into it. Yeah.
And I was like, because I couldn't, he's one of those you got to handle delicately with care. I hate to say that, but he is not fit for this. And he was not ready for a back and forth like that with receipts, because he was so used to other people doing it for him, and he had pissed off like everybody around him at this time. And multiple people were going at him, and he had gotten everybody in a lawsuit and lied about it, and his own people had defended him, and then they had to acknowledge that he was lying about stuff. Oh God, it was just, yeah. So I turned him into this. Oh shit. Okay, this is embarrassing, yeah. Brie. This is embarrassing. Our gaming chairs and ignored the Gamer Boy. At sunset, everyone wondered why the Gamer Boy hadn't returned to his gaming throne. They went to his community tab to get the deets. They found him weeping in the comment section once again. Gamer Boy says, "There really was a doxer here. The flock has scattered. I cried out, 'Doxer! Why didn't you guys come to help me?' A member of this flock spoke up and tried to comfort the Gamer Boy as they clicked back into his live stream. One of his members cries out, 'We will help you look for the doxer in the AM.' Another member sent Gamer Boy a PayPal donation, and in the donation included a note that said, "Nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth."
Somebody in chat reminded me that there was one other good thing he did, in my opinion. And that was teaching everyone how to tag team YouTube on Molly.
Oh,
When she pulled her transphobic shit
on
on
Mallory.
Mallory. Because I'm sorry.
That was terrible.
You can like or dislike, respect or disrespect Mallory as you want, but what was done to her was
terrible.
appalling.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
Molly
Twitter.
needed to get the fuck off.
That's when I didn't Twitter still. Well, I had a Twitter, but I didn't really even know how to use it or reshare. But I made a hit list that mass reported Molly on Twitter, and I didn't even reshare it or anything or like the post. But I made the hit list of people that were trying to mass report and take Molly down. When in reality, it was horrific what was said and done. Truly, it's why terms of service exists. I think that was a prime example of that.
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll do. This is really embarrassing to watch. I'm a Capricorn. Megs. I don't know if that makes any sense. And this, my friends, starts the saga of Uni Rock, the boy who cried. And this is probably about the time that Kyle thought I might need a padded room and a break from YouTube. Look at my dramatic.
I was like, is Kyle waving the lightsaber over the poster for you? What are we?
He doesn't. I don't think he's. I honestly, this is probably Kenzie and Kyle's first time ever seeing this. If Kenzie's still in the comment section, they used to know I would edit, but I didn't force them to sit and watch it like I do now. Like Kyle pays attention now. When I was doing this stuff, he wasn't paying attention because I would edit when he was gone and do all like the voiceovers and shit. So I never made him like sit down, and then I would do the previews during the day. So he's probably never seen these, and he's probably like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
What was the name? What was the name of his burnt toast icon ripoff? Soggy bread. Robot thing. His sidekick. What was his name?
Somebody in the comments gonna remember.
Busy.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is right. That's Busy. Wait, what? Perry? In his memorial that someone wrote on Twitter. Wait, what? Hold up. He was wait, are you talking about Uni being a part of a somewhat famous blues band in Philadelphia? You can't be talking about Uni. And who are you talking about, Perry? Because you can't be talking about Uni. Oh, she's talking with you. Okay, Aaron. I'm like, no, there's no. Have you seen Uni? We got to get back to Uni. Hold on, though. Is this the one that I wrote the fucking song for him and Betty in? Oh my God, I fucking forgot I did that shit too, Bree.
Oh, geez. I love that song.
Oh God. Okay. You guys put up with me through this. Like, this is funny as shit. Honestly. Docs. Buckle up, friends. Keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me get up here and walk.
I fucking forgot about this, Bree.
This I forgot about.
I'm gonna lose it through this, you guys. I haven't gone back and watched these. This is sorry, you guys are getting tortured right along with us. I'm gonna find the song too. Oh man, Bree, how did you guys put up with me doing this shit?
Because it was fucking fun.
It was fun. I should pick a new character to turn into a comedic strip again. This was fun.
Walk in the other room. and I will talk to y'all for a moment.
Oh, yay. Can't wait.
If we're even live, if this is even working, it's hard to tell. Oh, here, let me use one of these little filters.
Unfortunately, yes, we can hear you. And yes, buckle up. We're going all the way back to when
Oh my
Uni
God.
claims he was doxxed by JLR and BHB. And we're going to look at the facts of actually what happened. Again, this falls under fair use content. This is based on my opinion only of the statements he has provided in his own live streams. Please do not send hate to anybody that we discuss in this video. This is for educational and entertainment purposes. You can tell I had a cold during this too. Only. And if you wouldn't mind, hit me that thumbs up.
I thought it was your
button in the
ASMR voice.
No, I was definitely had a cold, but I was determined. I was on that ass. Oh God. Oh, I have a bunch of, I found it. I found the Betty song. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play this while I pull that up. Sure, you're subbed. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go.
So this is just one of those little mobile update streams that I do sometimes. Okay.
Realistically, who cares if it's mobile or on YouTube?
Just to let you know what's happening. Now, I'm pretty tired because I was laying down. Did you see YouTube auto response to my retweet? No,
The gifts were
we need
always
to get
amazing.
on Team YouTube real hard because Mr. JLR thinks that
I forgot it. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of fun to watch this.
I miss this style of editing from you. I always loved those gifts that you would throw in. They were always just so perfect.
I love pre-recorded videos. I truly love pre-recorded videos. It's one of my favorite things. I feel like I can express my sense of humor a little bit, and it's a lot of fun to do. And I have a really dry sense of humor for anybody that doesn't know, obviously. And so I do crack myself up at stupid shit. I laugh a fucking lot at myself because I'm ridiculously stupid and don't even care. Like,
and the act of editing itself is so therapeutic because you get so drawn into every little frame and every little, every little keyframe and everything. You're so dialed in. You're just, there's a reason there's almost 100 music videos that I've made on my channel.
It really
it's
is
very therapeutic.
It really is. You're right. Okay, here's this one, Brie. Oh my God. I forgot I did this. He was always trying to act like he was a big shot on YouTube. Like he was trying to teach us all how, he always talked like he knew everything about YouTube, like had this just insight. That was one thing.
Knew everything, everyone. Nate was his best friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd been around forever. Yeah. Which he had been. Like he had genuinely had been around for a long time. So, but he's just the way he was. At some point, can you at some point show or link your first hands video? I still cannot find it. When I trolled him with my pictures of my hand, Aaron, is that what you're talking about? Or the like silhouette one when I flung my hair and everybody thought Katie was wearing a wig? Are you talking about those? I shared the pictures on my community page again, but I'm sure I have the other ones.
Oh my God, Zoya, the YBI.
The
YouTube Bureau of Investigations.
We went down that rabbit hole too. Holy shit.
Yep. There was so much fodder. Oh.
Yeah, there was. Aaron, Facebook, I think. Facebook is where I did, I think, the short of that. But there might be one on here too. I'll look.
Sounds like us. We sing about beauty and we sing about truth. At $10,000 a show, right? We take all kind of pills to give us all kind of thrills, but the thrill we never know is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone. Wanna see my picture on the cover? Stone. Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. Yeah. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
This is one of my favorite songs of all time, honestly. Not like the Chipmunks, but
which version?
Not the Chipmunks. Who is this that sings this?
I can't remember the original, but the remake just flew out of my brain.
I know it did mine too.
Poison.
No.
Poison. Was it
Is
Poison?
it Poison? No, it's not Poison. Babe, are you in the comments? You'll know. Somebody will know who this is. Dr. Hook.
Dr. Hook was the original. Okay.
Yes. I think so
Was-
many people have remade this song. Should I
Because
play
the remake was late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh, Brie, this turned into way more fun than I thought.
Oh, I know. This is awesome.
I didn't even think about doing this, but this is funny, and I can laugh at this shit because it's ridiculous.
I got a freaky old lady named a Cocaine Kitty who embroiders on my jeans.
Cocaine Katie. I put that part in there on purpose too because I was just that asshole. Let's go back and see. I forget some of this shit. Oh no. Kyle taught me Reface with Uni. I forgot about that. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Wait a second. I gotta do this one.
Oh, God. I remember this one. Oh, my God.
I forgot I did this to Molly.
This is how to be a heartbreaker. Boys, they like a little danger. We'll get him falling for a stranger.
Give it up for Jib Jab, man.
I forgot I did all that shit to these people.
That one, that short thumbnail still comes up in my algorithm every couple of months.
See, this is what this is what I used to do when I only focused on a few creators because I was only covering like a handful of them instead of the entire like section of misinformation because that's what I was doing. I just came to YouTube. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I had extra time on my hands to turn them into things like this. Oh my God. Brittany, I've been easy on you looking at this shit. Okay, what else is here? Hold on.
He was the only lolcow to ever become a lolcow commentator. Oh, God.
Oh no, look at this one. I put her on a chicken.
I remember this one too.
That's when what I picture every time I hear you talk. You're welcome. I was
Oh
mean.
my God.
Poor people. I mean, and you wonder why I'm not fazed by them like having nicknames for me. I thought I was pretty funny. Oh, and then when they called me Mrs. Doubtfire. Surprise, I refaced myself into Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. And
And-
then you made the icon and people were all like, why do you look like Robin Williams?
Uh-huh. Because I refaced and then changed it to my avatar and embraced it.
Yeah, it's like, I look like myself, you dumbass.
Oh, let's look at Spanky. Hold on, we'll get back to Uni, but
What about the refunds, DR? What do you want? I mean, what do you want?
what do you want? I mean,
Spanky the Wonder Weasel.
yep.
I'm asking. I mean,
I love this song too.
I don't know anything about them. And for as far as I know, everything has been given as far as a refund. So,
Oh my gosh.
you can
Oh,
put that in the pipe and smoke it if you want.
I'm dancing, so.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it if you want. Oh my gosh. I remember when he'd get a few cocky moments. It was like, what the hell? Where'd this guy come from?
And
Okay.
I was worried I was going to be cold sitting out here. I have laughed so much.
This
And it could be the coat with the bathrobe on over it, but I'm warm. This is awesome.
This is fun. I'm glad we did this. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is when I start picking on Uni. Oh, it doesn't have any music. See it? Oh, wait.
Did it
it
get
says-
stripped?
It might. Yeah, it probably did. Behind the scenes footage of Puny reading said letter.
Lettergate.
That's when letter. What he sounds like reading the letter. Kyle taught me Reface for this shit. This is what I did.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes,
Bitch, I'm dead.
I forgot I did this.
Tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear.
Oh my god.
I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing
Oh
gummy
God, I
bear.
can't breathe.
And people wonder why my family's unfazed by me. Like, this is the shit I do and think it's funny as hell. Now you guys know that, like, they live with me and I do these things. Oh, wait, here's BHB.
Oh my God.
What did I do to her?
I'm never drinking again. Who ordered the shots? Whoever ordered the shots, you're not my friend anymore.
My God, you made that. What's the date on that? What's the date on that?
I don't know. Oh, no. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta poop.
There isn't any date.
I'm never drinking again. Who ordered the shots? Whoever ordered the shots, you're not my friend anymore. Oh, I gotta poop.
I bet you
I'm
did
never
this
drinking.
I bet you did this right around the time of the stream that Toasty literally reviewed last night. I bet this was after the drunk pee and questionable nose action stream.
Was that in 2022?
Yes, that was November of 2022.
Probably. Well, it might have been after that. Might have been when they were in Florida. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't. This is crazy.
Again. Who ordered the shot?
Oh God, I did a whole lot of. I haven't went back on my own page and looked at this stuff in ever. Like, I don't ever. Oh, here you go. Here's the low cow ballad.
Oh my God, I'm trying to leave, but there's still like 200 people that are going to watch me do this, and this is embarrassing. Betty tried doxing my family because she's a cringy locale. She's a cringy locale.
Oh my God.
Betty came after me and she tried to dox my family.
That sound you hear is his self-awareness whizzing right over the top of his head.
Oh.
A lol cow singing a ballad about lol cows being lol cows because he thinks he's not one.
Oh my God.
I can see forever.
Oh, this is great. Smiles do not turn people orange. If you turn people orange, that means you're a fraud. Did you know that if you use an orange filter on somebody, you are a fraud, you're exposed? You better not ever come back to YouTube because you've just exposed yourself. All over an orange filter. Yeah, that happened too. Do you remember who that was, Bree? The art heist?
Yes.
Yeah. Threw an absolute shit fit over being turned orange. Oh my God. I forgot about that shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, Memory Lane is good. Man, we used to laugh.
Because she's a locale. A cringy locale. Betty is a locale. Betty is a locale. Fuck you, Betty. Betty is a locale. Betty is a locale.
I remember the words.
Fuck you, Betty.
He better be careful because he might get taken up on that offer here lately.
Fuck you, Betty. I'm out. Peace. Audi 5000 G.
Oh my God.
Oh, Uni he made good content. I will say he was easy too. Oh, here's another one. Oh my God, what did I do? Oh, this is my South Park theme.
Hey. Wicked, will you share my pay link, please? I think it's been about enough time. If you're still watching. If not, I'll do it when I get a chance. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my God.
completely out of gas. So
I had forgotten about the constant dry begging while lecturing people about dry begging.
Oh my God. I fucking this is wild to watch. Truly, I forgot about so much of this.
I'm really
I'm
liking.
seriously questioning what was going on in my brain during those 3 months I was in his chat every day at 3 p.m.
That's why I always say, like, we evolve, we learn. We all start somewhere on YouTube. Like,
I've been here since 2006.
I'm trying. Everybody has those lulls. There we go. I'll give you that excuse. Everybody has
Okay.
mindless numbing, just wander, and you just get so sick of everything else that you're like, hey, this guy isn't too bad compared to everything else we see. Like, there you go.
Okay, and it was after Kylie Rodney, and I was trying to get away from the intensity of that, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, he did. I will say that I think he did care about what was going on with the Marvon story. I think it was easy content for him because he could use mine to like lay it out and tell a story. But I mean, that's part of YouTube. That's why I've never cared. Like, I've never struck anybody when people say, like, I'm going to play nonsense instead of XYZ because she won't. I'm not going to strike. Like, I'm not like that. I use other people's content. I'm not about to turn around and do that. But he, how do I say this? Like,
I think that he thought he felt for Marvon.
yeah, I think he
wanted to. You know what I mean? And maybe.
And he could act like he cared. Do you think? I don't know. How many you guys were around? Do you think he cared, or do you think he didn't act?
In the end, he played that body cam footage too damn fast.
Oh, he did play that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
See,
and if he truly cared about Marvon and connected with Marvon on the level he said he did, he would never have played that video.
Oof. Okay, let me finish this one. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I always like looking back compared to what we've seen now done. Like, he was so tame in comparison to what we've seen, like Silvers and Julie and Time Buzz. Like, we're in such a different world. There's 75 psychics that we've detailed. Like, branching out and seeing the broader community, I think for me makes Uni feel so minor in comparison to what we've seen in this case.
And remember when I landed at him, it was him and Toasty first, Betty via Toasty, and then out into the true crime community at large after that. But when I found him and landed in his chat, it was right after Kylie Rodney, and I was running from Tyler and Zav and
oh my god,
all the filth that they had spread that I had tried so hard to stop.
I should go check on our buddy Feller.
And I think Uni was just, in comparison to them, it was like, yeah, he's doing this wrong, but it's just because he's thoughtless. And I think that was the big thing. He just didn't think about it. He didn't care.
I think you're right on that. I do. Yeah. Yeah, you're careless is a good description. Ugh. Oh, Aaron, I did videos exposing her. Zav girl.
Zav girl, in the beginning of August 2021, was a reputable true crime channel. I kind of held her and Grizzly on the same level at the time. By the end of August, Zav was a tragedy pimp. And a year and a half later, she sold access
Oof.
to a 10-year-old boy's autopsy.
Do you
That's
remember
Zab Girl.
doing those pre-records though?
Who, what?
Do you remember me doing the pre-recordeds on her?
Yes. Oh,
And what
yes.
I went back and found, and even people that thought she was reputable, they were like shocked and stunned by some of the things I had found that she had done back in the Chris Watts days. Like I would like a deep dive on her because I didn't know who she was, and I did a pre-record on that. It was wild because people are like, wait, what? She covered the Watts case? Like people were stunned because a lot of people had came in following Kylie, or not Kylie, cases before Kylie, like right before. And they didn't know
Right.
she covered
And
all these other things.
I'm in a couple of those Zav videos because you kept coming across my comments in the chat
Yeah.
replay
Yeah.
and going, oh, there you are. And I was like, I told you I've been bitching about the same thing forever.
Yep. Gosh. Ugh, thinking about all these
Crazy.
people. This is we've been on a wild ride, Bree.
Yes, all over Uni. We are in the universe again.
We are.
Pay link shared if possible. Oh,
I had to have, so Kyle made me watch this just for a little clarification on this. Kyle made me watch War of the Worlds South Park version because when I would explain Uni to him, he would say, look, you're explaining this fucking episode of South Park. This is what you're explaining. And he made me sit down and watch this episode of South Park. And I was like, oh my God, it is Uni. And I kept trying to explain to people who I like envisioned him as after that. And so I finally made him into a short because this is the guy I saw Uni as in my head. After watching that, Kyle screwed me. Not that guy, the old guy at the end back here. This guy. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. What else do we got here? Bree, I was mean.
We need Kyle to hop up and explain the fight.
Which fight?
The one where they were actually like like threatening each other.
God, I forgot about that. Oh,
that was my first exposure to Kyle, and I adored him from that moment on.
I forgot he chimed in on that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Okay, let's watch a couple more minutes of this, and then I'll switch us back to the aquarium theory because we just went reminiscing.
That he is going to dox me. Now,
notice the verbiage of how this started out initially.
The thing is, he's just as incompetent as he's ever been. What he did was he PayPal'd me $1. Okay.
So it actually starts off on PayPal.
And he tried to put an address in the PayPal because what he's
this was talking about JLR
trying to do, right, is he's sitting there and he's sitting in his pee pants.
Listen to his voice shake. He's
angry,
so freaking scared.
Yeah.
He was exposed and he wants to intimidate me. So
now I do agree that the PayPal was sent as
I had a cold at this
an
time.
intimidation factor and an attempt to silence Uni. I do
and your
agree with
voice
that.
is less shaky than his.
Oh yeah, I had a nasty cold. When was this? I don't even remember what month this was. A year ago.
I
May
think
24th.
it was. I was gonna say I think it was the end of May, beginning of June. Just off the top of my head.
My God, I forgot so much about this.
no, thank goodness. He wants to intimidate me. So what he's doing is, will you stop texting me? Man, my freaking kids. I just told her everything's cool, and now she's like, ding, 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 ding. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Of course we can hear it, but you make this so cringe, Uni.
But anyways.
Because I can, he's been gone for quite a while. I haven't seen him probably like a year. I think people have said he's popped up a couple times here and there, but I haven't seen a hide nor hair of him since this, pretty much.
I think I've come to the conclusion, as someone whose mental state is becoming increasingly altered as we go, and he is making more and more sense. I'm thinking that wasn't a Nick vape, maybe?
In the world where uni makes sense, we're all doomed.
Or baked, one or the other.
Oh my gosh. This is great, though, honestly, to think he was so paranoid. He was.
So he's sitting there in his
Absolutely.
pee
Oh, this is weird.
pants and he's all pissed off and mad, and he doesn't know what to do. So of course he's trying to dox me. Now he should
Notice that it starts off as he's attempting to dox Uni by this PayPal.
probably know, because Betty and Molly and Dolly and all of them have been trying to dox me as hard as they can.
I've seen Molly take shots at Uni, Betty take a few shots at Uni, but I've never seen Dolly, and this is the first for JLR. So I don't know.
And they pull some address that I've never even lived at.
Okay, so if it's not your address, then why are you concerned?
And listen to this. Listen to the street.
Pause
that
a
it's on,
second.
because it's prophetic. Church Street. Yeah.
Pause a second.
So he
Do you remember the way he used to lean into the camera and scream at JLR to sue him, and then immediately turned a tail and ran the second JLR sued him?
Yes, I do.
He used to
Unfortunately.
dare him.
Yeah, he got really out of line there for a few on some old videos that he was misrepresenting too. And oh yeah, he got froggy.
And his team of lawyers paid for by United States Army, and they would have his back forever because he was a veteran. And oh my God. All of that. I had forgotten all of this.
It's shocking.
This is crazy. Think you can only be doxxed once, but if it's public, it's not a dox at all. Oh, Sheila.
Sorry guys, I was eating a piece of Kenzie's caramel apples. She got caramel apples instead, so I had caramel
Ooh.
and then was washing it off my hands, and I couldn't get to the mute button because I was in the bathroom washing my hands. So because I got caramel stuck in my teeth and chocolate on my fingers now. This is what
Sheila's gonna launch us into the when is a dox not a dox, because it's a dox debate.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is it a hard dox, a soft dox, or a limp dox? They're so good, Pika. They're from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. It's our favorite thing.
Dude, you just made $2. Shut up.
Huh?
The PayPal thing with Uni.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was their dox. It's like it.
JLR sent 5, didn't he? And Betty only sent
Oh,
one fast.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was 6. That's even better. I thought they both sent 1.
I can't remember if they both sent $1 or I thought one of them sent 5 though. I could be wrong.
It's $6. Go buy a cheap cart up at 7-Eleven and get on with your life.
Absolute craziness. Yeah, that's
oh God.
This was when things were simple. Man.
He sends me an address, and something like I think what he was trying to do was use my ex-wife's name and say, "Hey, ex-wife, we'd love to interview you," and then he puts an address in there.
So I don't agree with how Uni has handled any of this stuff recently, and I think he's a liar. However, I do agree with the fact that JLR does this for intimidation. And in my opinion, unfortunately, the way Uni has handled this played right into JLR's hand.
Or something or other, okay?
Yes.
So what he's trying to do, just to give you context, is put this address.
This is crazy.
He's trying to he's pulling a Betty. Okay.
This is one thing with Uni that I'll never understand is just get to the point. Say exactly what happened. Stop hemming and hawing and comparing it to things that just aren't comparable. Get to the point. Facts are just that. Facts. You don't need to put all this extra garbage into it.
Speaking of
Oh
which,
God, he rambled.
Just because I think people need to remember this. Good night, Aaron. This right here, though, like those videos are up. There's a whole series of them I forgot about, but we got to go back to this because this gets fucking hysterical and dramatic, and we're only 3 minutes into this.
Yeah, I got to throw this in real quick because you said this, we were talking about the good old days again, right? And when it was simple. There's a quote from Cobra Kai. Daniel's wife at one point actually says to him, to think I fondly remember the days of dicks on billboards.
Kyle's busy. Check back later.
He was our dicks on billboards moment.
Dicks on billboards.
Yep.
That's Bree.
That we know of other than dying, and that's a theory. Now, I think it's made to look that way. I think you can escape it. I think it's made to look like you can't, that you're trapped, that you're disconnected, that there is nothing else. That's what this whole aquarium's for. Science. It's nothing but it.
Oh my God.
When I die, science tells me what's going to happen, right? Not me. This did. This is what changed me from an atheist.
I will give him credit here also, because it's due. He inspired the whiteboard movement.
He did. He truly did. Because in my Facebook days, we had a chalkboard, and that's not even a joke. We had a chalkboard one time.
It's awesome, except, ours make sense. Yours make the absolute most sense. His make uni sense.
Do you remember the letters that they came out, the drawings of the letters that were getting passed around? And somebody did a whiteboard tutorial or something at one point in time too. I love them too.
Yes. One of them was backwards in crayon.
Oh my gosh.
And Queen read it and he lost his shit.
That's not the letter. And it was just a troll on him. Like, oh my God. They had
he came up on panel with his ass on fire. Oh my God. I had forgotten about that too.
I forgot about it too. I totally forgot about it. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Duchess. Hi, everybody coming in. Thanks for joining us. We're just walking down memory lane, and I'm glad some of you guys are here with us because this is actually fun to think about some of this shit and talk about it.
Not into any specific religion, because I won't tell you, even if I have one, because I don't want to make you think that I'm going there all the time. I'm not. This is only about the fingerprint inside the aquarium. Now let's get there together. And we'll keep it simple. And I'll show you what I found a few years back. And we'll do this.
The music train.
Right now.
He has achieved a higher level than I have because he stopped making sense again.
Well, just wait. Here's where we start rocking. Oh my God.
Now. So we're about halfway there, my friends. When we started this off, we started diving. We're right about to leap off the board.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Get on up, it's uni time. I'll watch this music.
I ain't leaping off no board. I can't swim.
What? Are we leaping into the aquarium? We're going to make it crack.
It's sealed. Talk about glass ceiling.
What happened to the aquarium? Where'd it go? You told us to.
That's okay. We are women. Our heads are supposed to shatter that glass ceiling.
This is ridiculous.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, I love the hippie vibe.
Kiki says it's funny because I met Uni back on the I always call it the squirter, the non-squirter show. The non sequitur show when he was an atheist. He sucked at arguing for that stance as well. That's hysterical. He got around.
He did. He absolutely came from the same the great Bible debate or whatever it was called. Same exact community as G-Man and Shanny. He used to debate them.
Well, no wonder why he would debate them, because I mean, how can you not win in that sphere? I mean, there's no. That's not even.
Honestly, it's Uni. I think Rev could have took him a couple times.
That's what I was thinking. Oh my god, Miles! Guess who I got pulled up?
So this person
CMC. Oh, this is my favorite. Hold on, we gotta have volume for this.
wakes up.
Okay, but I have to acknowledge I have not got to uni level whiteboards. I have not drawn stick figures on my whiteboards. I have no idea.
Oh God,
Sheila. Honestly. By who?
So he's at a point. As he wakes up, the alarm goes off. And he immediately decides, I'm tired, I'm going to slam that alarm. He has already made a journey into his day, showing his true self. So did he slam the alarm down, or did he hit it easily? We'll say that he slammed it down, so instead of going to the right, he went to the left. And instead of it turning blue because he's going a happy path, it turns red to show an angry path. So he decides to slam his alarm. Well, he bumps into someone that he lives with. He's already in a bad mood because he slammed down the alarm. So he says, get out of my way. They say, good morning, Enu. Get out of my way.
Oh my god, the drawing.
He walks in to make breakfast. He starts throwing things around. Someone upstairs hears him. They're woken up and they hear this kind of negatively charged clatter, and they get.
How did he go from? I just can't even understand this though. How can he go from this into this community, coming from debating Revan like Shanny and G-Man? Like how?
I remember him describing the evolution at one point, and it was like he had never been in any community more than 2 or 3 years, but he had been at least tangentially in just about every community I had ever been in, including Cobra Kai, LawTube. He was like tangentially all of them, and he did this same stuff in every community he joined. He found the cool kids, pretended himself into a position of friendship with them, caused a whole bunch of fuck shit, and then bailed. And somewhere along the line ended up in a 10-second uncredited appearance in a Netflix documentary about Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy. This is
in case I hadn't mentioned that yet. This story.
This is so much fun. Honestly, I could sit here and do this like walk down memory lane thing. Like I didn't even we didn't intend on this, you guys. We were gonna do some uni and some. I'll throw this in really quick because it's fucking hysterical. I'll take you guys even back further on my experience on social media. So this is from Facebook days. We'll go back to uni in a minute, but I'm going to throw this in case anybody wants to see this before they leave or whatever. Everybody's live on a Friday night and we're just having fun. So you guys maneuver wherever you need to. But this is fucking hysterical because this is Crystal Michelle Collins from Facebook. And this is when she gets stuck in the backpack. You guys have heard me talk about this. And that's not doxing her. She goes by her name. She was an influencer or whatever. CMC is what most people refer to her as. She's in Kentucky. And oh my God, just watch this.
A deep verse. See, guys, I don't carry a lot. The only thing I carry on me, is, I'm not saying on here.
In comparison to what we deal with these days, this is cakewalk.
It was sent to me, Marianne. I don't know where she would have got it at, but I'll ask her.
Okay, I don't care what you say. That is Mrs. P with a TikTok youth filter on.
I barely know who Mrs. P is, but that's fucking
I
hysterical that you
only
say
know her from the gifts and the I hate
Yeah.
hate.
the buttons. That's funny shit. I've never watched her. I've seen the buttons too, and that's it. That's the only time I've ever seen her. That's hysterical. This is funny as shit though.
You see my Louis Vuitton? This is my Louis. It's probably a knockoff, which I mean I don't care. But I love it. I absolutely love it. The straps
Right,
on it is
Smile?
what makes it to me. I absolutely love it.
This is fucking hysterical.
That's my Louis.
Hi,
And
Louis.
like I said, I don't give a shit if they're real or not, but I know these two are real.
This is the funniest moment that still survives.
That's when you see in real persons to somebody and they're real, you got a friend there. You know what I'm saying?
You got a friend there.
Well, hell
I'm
yeah!
always
If I had
trying
a friend give me a free real $20,000 purse, hell yeah, go for it.
This one is, oh my god.
Like, of course, backpack for my birthday, take on vacation. I love it. I saw that face. I love them. I love this Andrew Mark one. I love this one. Love it. I absolutely love it. She said the straps was difficult, but guys, let me show you how the straps work. Okay, it's got a strap right like this. See, you would think, how in the world am I going to carry that? Well, what you do is you grab it on each side. You grab it on each side like this.
No, she is not. No.
Put it on. Like that.
Just wait though. Just wait.
And now I'm stuck because nobody's here to let me get it off.
Oh my god. She thinks that's a real multi-$1,000 designer handbag and she's doing that to it?
Look at her. She's stuck. She's
Girl.
stuck.
If there is one thing I knew at 275, it was don't try to put any backpack on both of them shoulders because you ain't making it.
She does know. She knows it's not real, but she sold everything that way. You guys, I'm not. Just wait. I've got. It gets better. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die tonight.
Crystal, you got
She's not.
Oh my god.
Really stuck. Listen to the sound of the backpack.
I'm and backpack and skin, I think, and oh my god.
Oh my god. You guys. Oh.
Okay, I need to loosen the straps.
Oh.
Okay.
No, bitch, you need to hit an inhaler.
I need to loosen them a lot.
I need to loosen them a lot. You think? You fucking think?
Oh my god.
Ooh, my stomach. Oh my god. Oh. You guys don't know how fun this is.
And guys, you can tell this purse has never been used, not much at all. Like at all. This purse is brand new.
It's been.
Oh my god.
Bree, I told you I had some good ones.
Oh, you did. You oh my god.
Oh.
Holy
Now,
Jesus.
That's that, guys. That is my that's my meal I got this morning. If you guys
Oh my god, it was like watching a dude try to put on a bra.
Look how serious she goes back to too. Oh, he rolls right into. All right, guys, that's my mail opening for the morning. Like she wasn't just fucking stuck in a backpack. Oof.
address to send anything, all you have to do is message the page and I will give you my address. Hi,
Just keep sending.
Adam, how are you?
Okay, here's another one of her though that's gonna take you guys out. I'm sorry, but I have to do this when we're on a roll.
She is killing me.
Oh, just wait till you see this. Okay. This is oh my god. Smiles, can we bring her back? Oh my, she was so easy to deal with compared to what we do now.
Let's look for surströmming. Surströmming. It's stinky fish. It's a delicacy over in Norway.
What?
Hold on.
Did she just say stinky feet? Pastrami is a delicacy? A fish in Sweden? What?
Oh, I'm gonna split a rib. I'm laughing too hard. This hurts. I gotta play it again.
All right, you guys. My mom is going. What am I supposed to look for? Surströmming. Surströmming. It's stinky fish. It's a delicacy over in Norway.
God,
It's
Gosh,
stinky
dang.
feet
All right,
pastrami
you guys.
fish.
I need to clip that shit and use it as a pastrami.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is great. But this is
I've-
gets even better.
What is she trying to say though?
I have no idea. Something about a stinky fish from Norway,
The
but it's
only-
called lefse.
It's herring.
Lefse. No, it's lutefisk.
Oh,
Lutefisk is what, but I don't know.
lutefisk. Okay.
Pastrami? Like I don't even know
She
what
called it
trying to say.
pastrami. I swear to God, she said pastrami.
Charlotte says, "What is happening? This is CMC." Oh my god! Just wait though. Here's better. Don't forget, guys. She was crying in pain at the start of this live.
I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna hand it to my mom.
Oh god!
There's the yard. Now, Mom, read the
the yard.
comments. I can't. Let me get my card. Don't tell them nothing. Gosh. I have to do a round off back handspring is how I have to do it. There she comes.
No.
Oh my god!
Oh, baby,
Hi,
no.
Lyndon, Jeff, Barton.
Girl, no, been there. Don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna do it.
Harry, watch Crystal do her thing now.
She flashes the camera.
I remember this.
Y'all ready?
Oh, Lord.
Hi, Ashley.
No, Roro, she's definitely not.
I have seen this
All right,
before.
guys,
Girl,
watch,
don't.
watch,
Oh,
there
no,
she
no.
goes.
This is amazing.
Damn, Mom. She failed.
Look.
Did you get hurt?
That's her mom.
In 1982, I was the playground round-off champion, okay? But I was fucking 9.
But just wait, she does it again. It gets better. Hold on. Watch this. She's hurt. Her
She
mom's
got hurt,
crying,
y'all.
but she doesn't give up.
There she gonna do it again.
She's gonna do it again, even though she's in so much pain.
Dang, she about done it that time, but she about broke her neck too, I believe.
What kind of mama are you?
She about broke her neck.
Oh my God! If the internet had existed in 2006 the way it does now, she would so have been a family vlogger. This mama.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope you feel better, Bo. Thank you for laughing with us. CK, you guys, this
Oh,
is...
Bo.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Bo. I hope you feel better. Oh, Aries. Oh my gosh. Southern Mimi, right? Thank you for being here along the way, all of you guys. Thank you all. Bree, thank you for doing this. This is actually a blast to do this.
No, thank you for invite this. I needed this after the week I've had, so thank you.
We needed these laughs. Like, this is amazing to walk down memory lanes. I'll show you guys. I've got a few other ones pulled up too. This is fun though.
You ain't in the shape, old girl, no more.
No, it's been 40 years, sweetie. Stop.
Yeah.
Her mom, she pretended, oh my God. She pretended her mom had a stroke on live. And her mom was sitting in the chair napping and like all froze stiff. Like, and Crystal pretended that her mom had a stroke and she needed money so she could call an ambulance to get her mom help.
I think Toasties covered her before. I think that's why I know these.
Did she really?
Because that sounds familiar too.
GA mom.
I've seen that.
You might be in shock, Charlotte. You guys, I'm going to throw you guys back even further down a rabbit hole with me. Some of you people have known me from Facebook days years ago. And this will be funny for you guys after this one.
Hi, Murray. Crystal's out the yard trying to do her backflip or something. She did more than me too, sir. I couldn't do it to save my lizard. Because I would get killed. I can't even walk hardly.
I can do it though.
Yeah, Aries, she was bad at certain things. Like, she definitely was she's very manipulative.
Mm-hmm. She's on it over at the park when you're real good. Maybe it's year before last, before they shut the parks down.
Oh my gosh.
There she goes. She about done
Oh,
it.
dear
You're gonna
Lord.
break your neck, Crystals.
You're gonna break your neck.
She has
How many
me too.
necks
I
does
wouldn't
she
try it
have?
for nothing.
A lot, I guess.
I mean, I know you can have multiple chins, and I got 3 of them myself. Multiple necks.
I guess so. Watch this though, what she says when she comes up.
They say when you got the arthritis, the exercise.
You got the arthritis on your diabetes.
That's good old Connie.
That's all you can. Someone said such bad legs and something.
Yeah. Done. Y'all can suck it if you don't like it. Just pissed because you can't do it.
Neither can you, honey.
You can barely breathe. I couldn't either, but I wouldn't do it.
I landed
Because
on
I'm
my
not
head.
9.
I landed
You
on
know,
my head.
my ankles snapped in half just thinking about that.
Oh, God.
That's nuts. Like, you reach a certain age and you hop off the 6-inch tall back porch and your ankles go, ow. That's when you stop.
Have you ever seen
And
this
you never
guy?
do it again.
Do you know who
Oh.
this is, Bree?
No, but he looks entirely too much like my ex-nephew-in-law.
This is Chris Hahn. He's actually got a really sad story. I haven't checked in on him in years, but he used to do these crazy challenges. Like, there was a community that people would pay each other to do insane challenges. And this is kind of a throwback to one of those. He was on Facebook. I think he's on YouTube. Like, he's on all social, he gets banned and then usually shows up on other platforms. Like, he's been around for years, like 10
So
plus
is it like
years.
Fiverr for lolcows?
No, I don't know.
Just pay people $5, $10, $20 to do weird shit on camera
Yeah,
for you?
basically they just cash app them and bet them to do stuff and they would do it. Yep.
Remember when that was adult entertainment?
Yes, but watch this. This is like, and he's a grown man. Like, he's a grown man. This is a very short one.
What's it?
You see the little ponytail in his one
A
sideburn?
freebie on my tongue.
Yeah.
If anybody want to give a donation, you're more than welcome, but it's free. But if y'all like it, watch it. Press your
A mouse. Mouse trap on his
hit my
tongue.
chin.
A mouse trap on his tongue.
Hit my chin. That's enough.
Oh God. Oh, this is that one.
Oh, hit my chin again.
Oh, God.
God, I hate when it hits my chin.
I didn't know when you said cringe fest that it was going to be literal physical pain reaction. Oh God.
Ow, it hit my chin again. Son of a...
He can't get his tongue. He can't.
Ow, it hit my chin again. God damn it. Chin hurt worse than the goddamn.
Oh, this dude.
Oh dear God.
Ow, it hit my chin again. God damn it, it's got to stop hitting my chin. 3 chins out.
You're
Oh, no,
literally
it hit my
the most
tongue.
sensitive organ
But it didn't
in your
stick.
body.
God damn it.
Is what you're trying to do this
give
to.
rubber.
Stop.
Ow. Come on.
He
damn
sounds
it, I
so
can't give
bored
up.
though.
Ow, it hit my chin again. God damn it.
How many times does he do this?
Over and over and over again. And he was like, if you want to make a donation, all of this
That's from my
donation.
chin.
He made his chin
Fucking
bleed.
stupid. One more try. I'm about to take a break.
Pika, I think that's where we're going.
Nope.
Oh, just
One
wait.
more try and I gotta take a break. I'll try it later. Oh my God, I can't do it. One more time and I quit. I did it earlier.
Oh my God, Smiles, you're right.
One more time.
This
One
is
more
just
time.
like Ow My Balls on
One more time.
Idiocracy.
One more time. Oh, one more time. This is it. This is it.
It's true.
it's
It was
hit
not
my
a
tongue.
comedy.
It did hit
It
my
was a
tongue.
prophecy. We're there.
I quit.
We're there.
It did hit my tongue. I'll try it again later.
Summer
Maybe.
crops are getting watered with Gatorade. Oh my God.
We've
Tomorrow.
been there. This
But
guy, he keeps on doing it. But
see, I'm
hold
not
on.
2 tries.
Okay, so this guy, I'm sparing you guys the worst. Trust me, this isn't even the worst. This guy at one point in time, now trigger warning, if you're sensitive to your stomach, shut me off for a few minutes. This guy, they have him do a challenge. Like, he was addicted to the internet and like begging for money, dry begging for money. It's a really sad story at the core. I'll be honest, but Chris did, like, when his mom was alive, he used to film with his mom. He lost his mom. It's there's a lot of sadness under there, but he was willingly doing these challenges. But one time, like, they used to exploit his mental health. It got really bad, really, really bad.
That's
And
fucked up.
it got worse. Yeah. Like, he went from being in control and like choosing to do minor things like a mousetrap on his tongue, like these things, very minute in comparison of what they would do in those challenge 8. It was terrible. But when he was spiraling really badly out of control, like, he got arrested, he was always drinking, he spiraled. And granted, again, grown adult. That I don't want to see that. I don't know what that Dawn's. I'm not sure what you meant by that, if that was a typo or not. But he ate the ashes. Is that what you're saying? Oh my God! Please tell me that that's not what you're saying.
No.
I just deleted that, and then I was like, wait a second. Maybe that's what she meant, is the ashes. Oh my God! I hope not.
I do too, because I saw that same one.
I didn't even think about that until I thought it was a typo at first. And I was like, oh my gosh, Don's. Oh, see, he spiraled so bad. He went from doing these like traps. He's in this video. I'm not going to play this video because he puts them on his nipples. He puts these mouse traps. So he went from doing stuff like this with like mouse traps on his nipples and his genitals and like it was ridiculous. Two, he got so bad off that well, again, his choice though, he was like addicted to these things. He chugged a beer bottle with his rectum on live stream.
Oh God, I've heard of him.
Showed it all. Yeah. Yeah, he showed every bit of that on live stream. And he was doing, he like got to the point where he was doing dangerous stunts for like $2, $5. They would troll him, and it got really, really progressively sad. And APS, his mom wasn't in good health. Like it really spiraled. Like there was a point in time where he, like during these situations, he had control. Like he was making choices to do these challenges with like the mousetrap and stuff. But then his mental health spiraled so fast. Like you can see a progressive over the years. I was finding videos today of him back from like 10 years ago, and then even recently within the last year, and it's just a horrible, sad. Oh my God, Dom's. I forgot. I can't even.
Charlotte has a good point. He is a lot like Michelle Sabat in that he is
worse.
Yeah, but he's an adult who on the surface is
makes
willingly playing
Yeah.
into their own subjugation.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, that like the mousetrap thing that's why I put those in there, because that was back when that was like, I mean, mousetraps on the tongue, nothing. Like I've seen people do crazy pranks, stunts, things like that. But as it progressed from that, it turned into such a spiral. Like
how was this not tossed for intentional self-harm on camera?
I'm going to show you guys somebody else. Some of you won't know who this is, but this is Josh. Josh, I was really good friends with this guy at one point in time, and I got to the point where I didn't even notice, or like I didn't know him at all. Like it got so significantly out of control.
Hello, Julie. Welcome back.
Oh my God, he was fucking hysterical when he first started doing like skits and stuff. Oh my God.
Can you guys hear me better? Can you guys hear me pretty well now?
But then it
Is
was
the audio better? I had to restart my phone and grab me a soda. Yes, honey, I had to restart that phone and grab a soda, bitch.
This is Josh.
Very clear. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you. Andreas, I had a slip in the
He used to do crazy shows. He used to do makeup.
my hair and it's painting my eyes and lips. And then I stepped into a satin dancing dress. I had a slip in the side, clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trimming and it fitting me good.
He used to do. You still see him sometimes? Holy shit! Yeah, Josh was.
Standing back from the looking glass there.
The song and the color scheme. I appreciate a good Ariel singing, Reba singing Ariel, but you can't be talking about Fancy's red dress.
He used to. You want to know what's fucking hysterical? He gained a following by parodying this one. That's how he gained a following.
Oh my God, I can see it.
Was by parodying her. He would dress up as CMC and come on and parody her. He still does his makeup in karaoke. Oh my God. That blows my mind. Yeah, that's Josh.
I'm still offended he was wearing green and pink and singing about Fancy's red dress, man.
Oh, you should see some of his outfits. Oh my God. I mean, he was funny as fuck when he first started, to be honest. I haven't seen him in years, but he was funny as fuck, and his parodies were funny as shit. And yeah, it just social media got to every one of these people, and things just, yes, CK, they know each other. Yes, all three of these people, these are from the same, Han, CMC, and Josh all know each other.
And this is why certain people, or it's the visuality of certain people who just were never intended for this intense kind of social gathering.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Like, it's wild to think about this. And then we go back to this one. Okay, let's listen to a little bit more because we're just starting to get into the rhythm and the ride.
This kind of bad feeling about them. He stretches ever more further down the line of negativity and evil, in my opinion. But we'll just say negativity. So let's say he ends up, someone walks up behind him. They touch him on the shoulder. He spins around. He's angry, but they say, I love you, man. Why are you so mad? Be happy, you're alive.
Because this is my body, not yours. Hands off.
To be here and
right.
Experience this.
If I don't know you, don't grab my shoulder. It's
Don't
like,
touch them.
A
no.
lot of people have died. You're not. Be happy.
Be happy.
Let's say
Don't worry. Be
it
happy.
warms his. Well, we know.
Would that not be assault apologism right there?
We'll say he's not. It warms his soul.
Ugh. Maybe.
If somebody grabs your shoulder and says, I love you, don't get mad, just roll with it. Excuse me?
Oh,
Fucking excuse me.
yeah. True. I didn't even think
He
about
had a big problem with women. You remember him and Nunya getting into it?
Yeah, he did. That's for sure. Yeah. David Dobrik is way worse in my opinion. He gave his friend a lifelong disability from a prank. Some of those pranks get out of control. Like, people got into that shit when social media started blowing up on all different
And
platforms.
then victim blamed the hell out of his former boyfriend. They were
I didn't know
dating at
that.
the time. Yeah, he got him up on a crane and slammed on the brakes while spinning it around. They were doing a prank where they were like, they'd seen on some show, Fear Factor or something. I'm sure it was on Joe Rogan, something or other, where they would spin the crane around and then do a rope jump like into a lake. Well, when his boyfriend was on the end of the line, he slammed on the brakes. And he caught the brunt of the impact with his face.
Ugh.
And when
Ugh.
he sued David Dobrik over it, David fought back and blamed it all on him. Said he did it on purpose. He knew what he was getting into.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. See, I didn't follow. Kenzie knew more about those guys than I did. It was awful. They're saying, yeah.
Yeah, I watch iNabber and Marquee, or at least I used to. That's why I knew so much about 8 Passengers. Was from watching basically the general YouTube dumbfuckery version of the true crime community.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, just reviewing all the craziness out there.
I
And
like
that's how I know so much about that. Marquee is awesome.
Is it what's her name? She's got blue hair.
Swoop.
Yep. I like Swoop too.
Bose is phenomenal and hilarious. If you haven't seen her, you need to look her up too. She is really funny.
Started with Jackass. It sure did. I'll have to look that up. Crazy. This is all crazy to think about how this all connects though, and like the evolution of social media and the pranks and where they started to now where they're at, and like all the different things and the different crossover of all these segments.
I remember Roman Atwood catching absolute hell for completely harmless pranks. And now we've reached the point where people are in prison in other countries because of these pranks.
Yeah. 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 Swoop is great. She does a great deep dive.
She
I
does.
love
She does
style.
her research.
Yeah. I love her style. Absolutely adore her style. I don't have it in me, but if I could pull that off, I would love to do that type of style of video.
So he gets a little bit of glue added in. And
Hey,
starts
I have a
mopping
recommendation.
as he walks away. Same thing.
Yes.
You want to talk about a rabbit hole? You want to do a deep dive on a deep diver who went complete lolcow and is currently about to lose everything she ever had?
Illuminati.
Yes.
I've touched base on that a little bit. Like I've looked into it a little bit because there was crossover with that Illuminati and one of the people she went after in some of the anti-KJ worlds. I can't remember the crossover or how it worked, but one of their names, one of the women that she went after, a lot of people talked about her from like the anti-KJ community. Do you know who I'm talking about? She was an artist.
Mm-hmm.
She was did the watercolor art. Creep Show.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
was
Creep
that
show art? Yep. Yep. Creep show art was during that era.
I'm thinking of, but was there crossover between Creep Show art and Illuminati?
No. It was, she was, she started it herself, which is hilarious. Was Legal Eagle, right? Like the largest lawyer on Twitter. One of his editors asked one of her editors where they got a certain preset for Premiere for an effect that they had used because they liked it. It was a torn paper effect. And that's and she lost her shit at him on Twitter live.
Oh.
And that's what started it all. And now she is in the middle of a lawsuit with her former partner, Oz, and their latest declaration absolutely obliterates her. It is amazing.
I'll have to look into it. I
You
don't
get
know.
fascinated.
Wasn't she one of the OG like reviewers too on this platform?
She was like the creator of the long form docu video.
Deep dives. Crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy to like think about all this stuff and how all these people connect and cross over and wild. And now where they're at today compared to where they started. It's wild to me.
The thing with Oz is that she had talked them into buying a house they couldn't afford, a car they couldn't afford, made them live there. Then when they broke up, she made them pay like double the house payment to her in rent.
Oh my God.
And they had to keep working for her. It's literally damn near textbook HT.
Oh,
it's
crazy.
It's insane.
That's crazy. There must be something popping off tonight. I guarantee, because I can tell. Like everybody's like,
these streets be rumbling.
I know.
Mean, what I told you in back chat, Queen dropped that before the end of her last live. So yeah, right at the end.
I'll have to catch up because I know he was live tonight too. That's why I didn't care to watch it. We should do a series like this, Bree. If you're into it, going back and like walking down some of this, if you would be into it. I've kept you here for almost 2 hours and I'm sure you're about frozen, but I would love to do if you would like to, like maybe twice a month, or even if you have time to do more, like walk down memory lane together. This is fun.
Yes, absolutely. And don't worry about, it's only 18. I'm good. As you sit there in your bikini by your pool.
Well, no, it's a little chilly, but no, that's not. You guys like this too? See, I love this smaller. I like it when it's busy like this too, everywhere else, because I know not everybody is into this. Like they're like, no, it's nothing drama or popping off or anything. So So it'll be just a smaller group of us that get to hang out. I love these chats because I get to talk to you guys and actually engage and like read your comments and follow along. Like this is fun to me. I miss these days. This is how I got to know. There used to be like 10 or 20 of us watching my videos and laughing our asses off and having so much fun.
Yeah.
We had and it's still fun, but now it's like the chat goes so wild at times that I can't keep up. Like, and I appreciate people coming over. I'm not saying that, but I genuinely miss getting to know my subs. Like the new people, I recognize by name, but a lot of them I don't know where they come from. Like before I could tell you because I got to know people, like where they came from and what they watched and all this stuff. I don't know a lot of the new subs, like what sector do they come from? Where did they start on YouTube? Like anything like that. So I miss being able to engage like this. I really do. You guys want to watch a little bit more of this uni video and then we'll call it a night?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, Avenue. Let's see. We were the high Tuesday was 21, the high Wednesday was 54. The high yesterday was 31 and the high today was 20. But I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 48.
I don't miss winter. I really
The entire state of Illinois is going to die of pneumonia.
Oh, I do not miss winter. I'm sorry. Like I genuinely don't. I did it for 40 years, not 41 because I moved before, but no, thank you. I feel for you guys. Like my bones hurt just hearing you say that. Okay, we're going to hurry through this, finish this so we can let Bree go inside.
Thank you. This person, they started walking their path and they were in the positive. So everything that Inu does throughout the rest of the day is this constant plus and minus. A stronger blue or a lighter blue. Maybe the blue turns to red, a light red, or a dark red because he's very angry. So by the
I
time
think
he
he
lays down
definitely
to
has a
close his eyes at
future
night,
as a first grade
he's got a
playground
certain
artist.
collar
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he didn't even forget the little horn things, like the eyes that beam up. I remember the first time somebody showed me this. I laughed uncontrollably. Like the first time somebody sent this to me, I thought they were pulling a prank on me.
I swear to God, Nerd Boy made better doodles in Windows 95 Paint when he was free. Like, come on.
Oh my God.
This is pretty comparable to Paint, though. Look at the palette up there.
This is crazy. Crazy.
Absolutely nuts.
going on, but the collar's not important. It's just a label. So let's say that by the end of the night, though, Enu's right here. Right? You get what I mean? His path
Good night, Smiles.
took him there.
Night, Smiles. And Connie, I apologize that you in Indiana are going through this as well, because this sucks.
Sorry, you guys. Your winter, not fun. AV, thank you for becoming a member.
At least we're having a winter this year, though. If it's more than 3 weeks in January, better than we got last year.
Meg. Meg. It's Benzo Ross.
That is perfect.
Oh no. Oh.
And you know what? And that would explain why the in yellow plus blue equals is not appreciating. My appreciation is not growing. With that, there's got to be something else involved that I'm just not seeing. Seriously, because is he getting hit by a cannonball? Is he lightsaber fighting an invisible Darth Vader with his Schwartz? What is going on here?
Oh my gosh. This was back when things were easy. Holy shit. Dealing with Uni was a cakewalk. Now there's lawsuits and shit out here. I mean, that was kind of the beginning of the lawsuit era, was the Uni and JLR. Oh my God.
Oh God, lawsuitception. We're looking at him. Oh, don't tell him that. He'll start telling people that
he started
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's his best friend.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And he's had dinner at Leo's.
This is wild, though, to really like sit and think about all this shit. It's just crazy. Oh.
And his path at the end of the day took him there. Right? Okay? Well, when they wake up the next day, Inu might start now more likely to already be red. Uni might start now to be light blue, or maybe Uni woke up every day in a good mood and he's happy and he's dark blue every day when he wakes up. He's so happy.
Wait, no, pause, break. As a graphic designer since 1997, that is not how color theory works. The lighter the shade, the more happiness it evokes. The darker the shade, the angrier you get. Dark blue is not happier than light blue, you dumbass.
Bree's still even listening to what he's doing and saying. I picked up. I just
the squiggles are doing me in, man. I gotta focus on that mug.
I needed this laugh so bad. Oh my God.
Me too. I'm glad you're getting it, sweetie.
Oh, thank you so much for this. Like this, I was so glad. I was looking at these and I was like, oh, people are going to be like, oh, this is whatever. And I'm like, we will laugh so hard. But then just at this first video that I had pulled and the other few, being able to walk into the other stuff just to remember things, because it feels like it's only been a year and it feels like it's been 10 on YouTube with everything that's gone on in the last year.
Agreed.
It's
agreed.
wild.
We've all entered the dog years of YouTube.
It's crazy to me. Like, I can't even express how wild this is. Like, to put it all into perspective, it's a little bit of a
yeah. Yeah, like we were just talking about, like the breakup anniversary hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah.
What?
I know. NorCal Jim says, I may need to step outside with Kyle for a minute before I can properly watch this. Trust and believe. Just wait. I have to speed him up. Now it'll really be like a trip, but we get going. We haven't even gotten going.
These changes. It sets your disposition. Where does the science of coincidence, this weird thing, this crazy dude on the internet, on the YouTube, this crazy dude on the YouTube.
Music change is coming.
Huh?
He's so freaking
He doesn't mean music change.
Oh. Yeah, now we're shagging in a 70s porno.
Yeah, we're about to up the tempo. I forgot. Oh, yeah, see here.
Better leave Inu there, huh? Inu will get real mad at me if I erase him.
Do not erase Inu.
Let me put his eye back on. And his mouth.
His eyes. Those are his
He's
eyes.
angry, though. There we go.
He's angry. Those are his eyes, and he's angry.
Then you got Uni.
Don't most people's eyes get narrow when they're angry?
I guess so. Uni and Inu. Uni, I always fuck this up. Uni and Inu. And this guy's name is Uni. Uni, Inu, and Uni. Oh, Lord.
You got Inu and you got Uni.
Look at this drawing, Bree. This is...
He's so desperately, cringily wanted an alter ego. That's why we had that busy bullshit.
This stylus is a lot easier than just
His stylist is fucking him up. It's the stylist, not him, Bree.
whether it's in a dream or let's say that Inu has a dream. And
Rigid? Really?
Weird charged feeling.
What made you think that was appropriate?
He just remembers the feeling it left inside him. Booney has a dream. Same thing.
I have a dream.
There ain't a thing rigid on that man except that t-shirt. Jesus.
Oh, this is great. I want to smoke a blunt and look for my childhood Etch-a-Sketch, right?
I got half of that covered.
I love it because we can turn him almost all the way down as background music and still get the gist of what he's doing. It doesn't make sense even with him explaining it. So we're doing great just watching along for the ride.
Actually, it would make more sense muted because this way we're actively losing brain cells. The other way we would just maintain.
That is true. Uni, if you see this, thank you for the laughs tonight, for providing this from 6 years ago, but fuck you for everything else. Okay, there you go.
On his path.
I have to go back and watch those videos now, that series, my Uni playlist series, because I rewrote freaking fables about him.
Yes. Solid gold.
Wait, how many of you guys were around when I turned Molly and Mallory into the white chicks? When they had their girls?
Yeah. In the dance, yeah.
Yep.
In the dance, yeah. I was here.
Oh, man.
That was during Savannah, wasn't it?
After.
Enu walks into a room.
Oh, when Mallory went to, okay, yep, when Mallory went to Pennsylvania.
I think it was in like February.
It's a certain color. It triggers.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
That he never
The
realized
bathroom scene.
But he realizes.
I can't believe. Oh my gosh, I used to do all sorts of pre-recorded videos. Freeze on here with me. Yeah.
Did the dream predict the future?
Oh, I ordered the cat box
Did the
and
dream
I
tell him
ordered
something?
like a plate.
Was
One
the
of the like top rated.
Something that was
NorCal has a point there.
prophetic to him.
He says Rigid is a tool company.
Only he can tell you that.
Oh, listen to the dramatic music change.
The matter is, though, there is some people who believe in this theory as karma or as some other word. Okay?
Some other word.
The science of coincidence.
Pick one.
And there's a lot more to it. But some people think.
Listen to that music switch up right there, though. He's really feeling himself.
There is literally, by definition, no such thing as the science of coincidence. You cannot have a practice based in the way the universe functions about things that just fucking happen, dude.
It's Uni. He can do amazing things with that mind of his. He can create anything he wants to there, Bree.
That's right. He's the intelligent designer, remember? He's the grand architect.
The only thing he has skill for is the art of circle talk. This is the most intellectual content I've seen all day. NorCal, how do I not? I bet that's true, actually.
If he's in the red, that's what hell is. The thing that he saw.
No, that is racist against demons. They do not all have red skin.
His soul or his vibration, it locks in when he dies. Now, some people will say people reincarnate. Some people will say people won't. Some people will say the world will start over.
I will say, though, his color theory here is right because red is angrier than blue, and blue is usually associated with the sky. So, yeah, it's, again, a 3-year-old's interpretation of heaven and hell. You didn't invent heaven and hell, my dude. I don't get it. I need to
Sheila,
stop listening.
I know. I checked that a long time. It's uni. That's the only way I've gotten through uni. That's why people are like, how are Nonsense and him friends? No, I never paid attention to this man until people started telling me I had to pay attention to him. And then when I paid attention, I was like, what the fuck? So I tune him out. Like I have on everything. I tuned uni out. Like until I had to start paying attention to it.
At this point, if this was 6 years ago, he'd have been about 42, 43.
Yeah, I think he's in his 40s. I think he's around
Yeah,
9.
I think he's I think he's late 40s. I think he's a couple years younger than me.
Yep. Sheila, what artist are you talking about? I think I know who you are. Or not, I know who you are. I know who you're referencing. The one that creep show are Emily Artful. Is that her name?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's her name.
That's what I was thinking too.
But whatever you look at,
She would paint and draw or do watercolors or something.
Buddhist, they all
Yeah, and she was stalked. Yeah.
Wait,
okay.
what? Wait. What? Excuse you. Why are we Buddhists in here now? What the fuck do we ever have to do with anything?
You gotta stop listening, Bree.
But he said Buddhist, Becky.
Bree's trying to make uni make sense still. 5 years later, Bree's gonna still be trying to make this dude make sense.
We literally live our lives not starting shit with people.
Bree,
what?
Can you imagine this guy in the debate community? Just picture that for a moment. This guy in a debate.
I'd have kicked his ass when I was 10.
But just the optics of that is fun. Uni, can you come back and go back to the debate community for content just for us local? Like so we can
watch
content? Please. That would make you a killing and it would make us happy. Like you would make money doing that. I feel like I'm doing a challenge right now. Like people would pay to see this stupidity at this point because things have gotten so serious. Like watching you argue nothing with yourself and a whiteboard is entertaining in comparison to some of the shit we've seen recently. Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right.
Parents. Julie is making parodies of missing parents. Like that's how fucked up this shit's gotten out here.
Yes, and we know he's not above debasing himself for $5.
Exactly.
Or a vape that he got on the corner by the 7-Eleven.
Duchess, I'm like a Rolodex of interesting thoughts and random places that I've been. Every time I talk to Duchess, I feel like she gets a history lesson on what the fuck, Becky, how do you know these people and how did this happen? This is where I was. Don't ask me how I got there, but I did, and here I am. I have a magnet for people that are a little on the strange side, okay?
Because you happen to be a magnet for big, giant weirdo types with a lot of followers who don't like that you don't take their shit with their tons of followers. Duh.
And I'm like, ready to go. I'll play with any of you. Like people thought, honestly, it's funny because Jay, like I gave Jay a compliment the other day because she went back and watched one of her videos and ate a ton of crow. And it was watching her react to that was really interesting to see how people like see themselves after they've like gone off track in one of these cases and stuff. And it was just interesting to watch that play out. I've never seen that. And it just gives me hope that some people will wake up and maybe never do this with families and fall for some of the bullshit and stuff that was put out there and stuff. Like, I think people are learning to give caution to a lot more because people have lost their minds and people like Julie are doing shit. But Jay's got a huge following. And when I like was debunking the dog handler situation, people are like, you realize in 1 second she could destroy your channel, right? I got email after email of people telling me she's 100,000 sub channel, Becky. I think I had like 6,000 subs. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Like, I was so oblivious. And they're like, you understand how many subs that is that she could weaponize to like come back. And I was like, no, people don't do that, do they? Like, didn't even care. I was like, what's right is wrong. And, you know, what's right is right. And what's wrong is wrong. Misinformation. And Steph was, it wasn't even about Jay. It was about Steph getting one over on people because these were people pretending to be dog handlers in a missing child's case. Like, it was serious to me, but it was laughable content too. So I didn't even think about Jay being this huge creator or anything like that. Like, I just went head first in, you know, misinformation is misinformation to me.
And that's one thing that you and Queen do have in common, and I think that's what drew me to the Island and the Hive both, is the bottom line, the golden rule is right is right and wrong is wrong, no matter who it is. And it's that last part that does most of the work in that motto.
It's just, and everybody, like, it's just so fucking weird how many people will see things differently too. Like how they will see everybody has their own little things that they fight for and what they stand against and stand for. It's so interesting to see the cases that people came in with, like what draw them to this sector, right? Like there's an overlapping sector over here. And it's really interesting to hear the different places. A lot of people came from Watts Island. A lot of people came from the Long case. A lot of people came from Kylie Rodney, Dylan Rounds, Summer Wells. Like there's such an overlapping sector of all these different tragedies, like these different tragic places, right? Stories
right. But I mean, and true crime in general, like, I mean, I made my entrance during Kylie.
Yeah.
And because it overlapped with LawTube.
Yes.
And it started showing up in my algorithm. So I came over from that. But I was also on Web Sleuths. You know about my experiences there during Kyron Horman, Madeline McCann.
Yep.
Ended up actually having to leave Web Sleuths because of the negativity there. And joined two forums. One where people like us hung out, and another one where the absolute lunatics who were trying to get Madeline McCann's parents arrested hung out. And we went over there to troll them daily. What brought me was Kelsey Smith, her disappearance, because she is from Orland Park. And I am distantly related to the Smiths in Orland Park. She was a distant cousin of mine. So that's what brought me to Web Sleuths in the first place.
Wow.
But the first true crime, all the way back when I was a DJ, I interviewed a couple authors that wrote true crime. Helter Skelter was one of my favorite books in college.
I like that movie too.
One of Robert Ben Rhodes' victims was found less than 15 minutes from the house I grew up in.
Oh, wow.
When I was right around the same age. So that's where it started for me. It was like, oh my God, this could really happen. She's my age and this is a thing. Yeah.
It's really interesting though when you hear everybody talk about like the different what brought them in, what case brought them in, what they connected with that case. Was it proximity, location? Was it something in the victim that they identified with? Like what was it? And this is like such an overlapping sector of all of these true crime cases that kind of brought people. It's just weird to hear everybody's differing experiences. Have you watched the John Bonet docuseries yet?
I haven't, because just like with every other case like this I have ever been interested in, I do not tolerate attacks on John and Patsy or Burke. I don't. So I'm leery of those.
It is actually really, it was mind-blowing from the perspective of learning about, like, I didn't know about Geraldo Rivera doing a mock trial on the Ramseys.
Yes, he did. I watched it, that son of a bitch.
And the way they shifted public perception with the public interest on the parents and the family, like how badly that, in my opinion, that investigation was botched. And then
CNN was just as guilty at the time.
Yeah,
They really were.
Larry King had that stinking police detective on his show with the Ramseys battling it out. Like, the investigator on the case was on Larry King live against the Ramseys. Like, it was insane to watch. And the accusations that they were levying at them with no evidence, no proof, yet there was DNA of somebody. Like, it's wild to see. Profiting off of people's pain has been a thing for years. It's on Netflix, yes. Yep.
And everybody looks at the Turtle Boy Karen Reed thing, and yeah, I'm appalled by how far it's gone. But it's a natural evolution. It legitimately is. The Denver PD were leaking evidence to the press selectively. It's not a surprise we're here.
No, I mean, if you think back though, years, like you can go back and I don't know, it's just wild to see the evolution of how this is all and how these sectors have grown and how people are starting to, like, more and more people, I think, are starting to realize how harmful misinformation in these cases can be, like what it can do and how it paints public perception based on like opinion versus true evidence from law enforcement. And in the current case, I don't know any of these people. I have no idea what the outcome of the case is going to be. And people always ask me, aren't you afraid? And I'm like, no, because I'm following the facts. I'm not following of who I think did what. I have no clue, no indication whatsoever. I couldn't tell you. I've been all over the place with my theories and thoughts and up and down with this case. I'm not one side or the other. I'm watching the harm, the real life harm that no matter what evidence says, people are destined to believe what they believe based on rumors and speculation. They don't care about the facts.
At the end of the day, at the end of everything, I would rather meet my maker and look them in the eye and apologize for loving people I should have hated.
Yep.
Instead of hating people I should have loved.
Yep.
Going to be a hell of a lot easier to get through those gates.
It's crazy to me. Crazy. I don't think I even have it in me to finish that. Do you? Let's do this as a series. Like,
yeah, we got deep.
I think this was
deep.
Was fun though. This was really fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and joining us. Like, I actually really enjoyed just this back and forth banter, the chatter, the different.
This was awesome.
Laughs. I needed this laugh for sure. The backpack shit was just too much in itself.
Oh God, no, not again.
That's so great. Just watching, and like you said, the skin, you can hear the skin ripping.
I mean, that literally brings flashbacks of being 275 when the little micro backpack fan took off and deciding to try to put, no, don't do that.
Oh, it reminds me.
I think that's how I herniated those discs, you know.
This right here. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to this one look right here. Reminds me of Chris Farley's fat guy in a little coat, the skit from SNL when he's bringing his arms down to rip the back of the coat. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I loved Chris Farley. This right
oh
here.
My God.
Okay. Crystal, you got.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I know what's stopping her. It's that broken fascia. I have that same problem. Oh dear God. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God. And her tattoos. One other thing about her is she would get like her highest donators or people that would Tommy boy. Yes. When she would get close with people who would like go to bat for her and like take up for her, and they would become her best friends, right? They would be their best friends. She would go get tattoos, like little stick figure tattoos on her arms of her best friends. And she's got all these random tattoos, and then they would fall out like within a month.
Bullhorn Betty is my best friend. Mallory Williams is my best friend. Gina Diamond is my best friend. You take that back.
Molly. Sure is. Oh my gosh. She is going to need a nap after that for sure. All right, you guys. Bree, I think we're out of here for the night. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know it's later your time, but I really enjoyed this, you guys.
Yes, I will go ahead and hop off and let you say goodnight. Love you, babe.
Love you too. Good night. Thank you again. You guys, that was so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with us and just having some laughs and chit-chatting with us. I was exhausted today. Oh, and I will explain tomorrow when I do a stream again why I had to pop off Duchess's. I just had something come up and I couldn't transition mentally myself, like to be invested in that case when my head was completely on something else. So I apologize. That was really unlike me, but sometimes you just got to know when to like step back and take a moment and a breath when there's other stuff going on. And that was one of those too. Like I couldn't give that case my energy and the time that it deserved at that moment. And I didn't want to try to fake it and act like I couldn't even function to like transition anyways. So, this cold's kicked my ass. It's been a long week, but I really enjoyed this. Thank you again, Bree, for everything. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with me tonight. This was actually so much fun. I do, Connie. Yeah. I know today I just needed to like chill and stuff. Yeah, Pika, it was fun. Thank you guys for being in here, mods. Sheila, thank you so much. I hope you guys got some laughs and just some kickback time. Thank you for allowing me to cackle like I do when I get going on these, because I was starting to snort and everything laugh in these ones. It was Charla, happy birthday. Don't ask me how I did that. I booted myself off panel. Good to know. I don't even know how I did that. Happy birthday. Sending you so much love, Charla. Happy birthday. You still have a smile on your face. Good. They got me, y'all. They took me away. With that, though, I will say good night. I hope you guys, if you rewatch this, you get some laughs. And I might see you guys tomorrow. There is a stream that I do want to review. It's horrific though, and we needed some downtimes and some laughs before I review this one because it's really heavy and gross and nasty. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks again. Bye, y'all.